Hey everybody, my name is Morgan Cummins. I am a Scentsy consultant and have been part of this lovely Sisters and Misters group for just over a year now. I am here today to talk with all of you about events and what you should bring with yourself to the events and what you should do for the events. So for me, I go through and I look at how much I want to actually pay for fees that have to do with events. And I try to get all of my event fees to be right around like anywhere from $10 to the max of $50. There's one event that I do every year that does cost more money than that, and it's about $100 for it. You do, in my area at least, have to have insurance for the events, or you have to pay an additional fee in order to get covered on their insurance for whoever's hosting the main event. I try to do events that are not only beneficial to me, but are also meaningful. So like I do an event call that has to do with Wreaths Across America. So even though I'm paying the $25 fee to be part of the event and have my event go like my booth there at the event and gain the customers that way and talk with everybody, I know that my fee that I paid is going towards a greater cause. I do a couple different events where I go through and I talk to like my friends who are crafters, and I find out, hey, what type of event are you doing? What craft fairs are in the area? How much does it cost for an application fee? And I try to find events via my friends and word of mouth. I also go on to Facebook and I go through and I look for events using the Facebook group app. When you go into Facebook groups and you end up searching on Facebook groups, you can search for the town you live in, the state you live in, things like that, and add vendor event or add craft fair or something like that. You'll find so much that you didn't even know existed by doing that. I live in Connecticut, so I luck out. When I do a Google search, it always pulls up this website where it has like all the events going on in Connecticut during any given time of the year. I use that to kind of poke around and see if there's anything different than what I find on Facebook. But in majority of my leads for any type of event that I do comes from Facebook groups. It is an absolute phenomenal tool to use, and it's free because you're already on Facebook. If you're sitting here watching me right now during this live, you're already on Facebook. You can go to Facebook groups. You can search in the search bar for any type of event you want. I have found events up in Massachusetts because it's only like a hop, skip, and jump for me to get there that I've been interested in doing, and I've been conversing with different coordinators. My friend and I are actually going through, and this year we're going to be the primary hosts for a couple different events, and I will be the Scentsy consultant, and then she's got her business, but the two of us are the ones that are going to go and put it on. If you want something that's free, go through, and if you have a friend or a family member holding a tag sale, ask if you can sit there and just set up a table with your information on it and some samples as a pop-up for your business. That's a great way to get leads. Any event that you do, you're going to gain leads from it, and you're going to get your name out there. I found out that there's like 4 different consultants in my area, but I have specific people that come to me and return to me consistently because of the fact that they know I will be there. I will help them if they need the help with trying to track down items. I had this one client that she met me at an event, and she contacted me like 3 months later and said, hey, I'm still looking for this item. I haven't been able to find it on my own. Can you help me? And it just so happened I had one in stock in my own private collection, and I ended up selling her what she was looking for, which is what you want to do, because that leaves an impact on the person that you're dealing with. It leaves the imprint of how good you make them feel. And that's what you're going to gain by doing events. You're not going to only gain like getting your name out there and, hey, I did this event. You're going to gain the knowledge of what you should do, who you should speak to, how you should interact with different people, because every event you do is going to be different. My last event I did in 2022 was on a horse farm, and it was for Halloween. I didn't make the Christmas one like I wanted to, but the horse farm during Halloween, I ended up bringing Halloween items with me. I decorated the table to be all with Halloweeny, with the different Scentsy warmers that we had. I had different things to like draw in the attention of the people attending the event. The horses were right next to my booth, and they were going in and out of the riding ring right next to me. I was the first table people saw when they walked in, the last table people saw when they left. That brought so much attention that I was just overwhelmed, and I was all ecstatic, but it was also cold because you're inside a riding ring with horses. But I ended up getting to have the best of both worlds. I was doing Scentsy, which I absolutely love, and I got to speak about products that I absolutely love, and I got to hang out with horses, which are another passion of mine. Choose events that speak to you. Don't feel that you always have to do every single event at every single time. Or, oh, hey, this event's coming up. It's right down the road from my house. But I kind of like this event that's the same day, that's an hour away. Gauge it, factor it, see how much it actually costs, see what you're going to end up making and what you might lose. If you're doing an event for Valentine's Day, try to have more Valentine's stuff up front and have some of your other items behind it so that you can draw the people in with the flashy Valentine's Day stuff, but also have a wide array of other items that they might like. If you're doing a Christmas event, have your Christmas stuff there. Do some of the other odd end things behind your Christmas stuff, like have the flowers set up on tiers. For the fall, the one event that I do in the fall, which is a 4 days, it's a fair. I made up from the dollar store. I got these little loaf pans, and I put some confetti in the bottom of it and took our flowers and I put those in there. And it was a grab and go gift. Do things like that. People love it because they can just grab it and leave, and they don't have to worry about what else they need to buy to go with it. Have everything right there. Have samples with your name on it. Or the You've Impressed Me bags, depending on how much you want to put the You Impressed Me bags out there. Bring all that with you. Have information as to the monthly items that are on sale, our monthly wax warmers, our monthly wax bars. People grab that. That's the type of stuff that you want to advertise because it's going to draw the people in. You're going to gain leads with pretty much everybody you talk to. Handing out a sample that has your information on the back of the little pack, you never know where it's going to lead. I did that during the fair, and I had so many people actually call me up during the holiday season and order it during the holiday season. That is probably one of the best things I've ever done, is just, here, have a sample. And consistently showed people me making up samples while I was at the fair. They saw me sitting there and melting the wax, throwing the felt in, doing everything right there because it was an interaction thing. And yeah, it helped me during the downtime because it kept me busy when the fair wasn't all that busy on the early hours, but it drew people in because, hey, that person over there is doing something. Let's go see what they're doing. Just find things that speak to you. Bring with you things that resonate with the event that you're going to. If you're going to go and do a food truck festival, if you happen to have it, bring with you the Father's Day grill, because that is going to make people laugh and it'll put smiles on people's faces. And that's the type of thing that you're going to want to see. I am still learning when it comes to events, and I did a year's worth of events, but like I said, I'm organizing them now, and I'm also doing others that friends of mine have organized. And talk to family, friends, go onto your town pages. The town pages always have stuff listed as to what you can watch and what you can go and do. Talk to somebody at the library. They might let you set up a little table at the library. Just find different ways of getting yourself out there. And events are definitely going to come your way when you start working it. Thanks, everybody. I hope you have a good night.